Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing work on our expanding gardens and grounds. In the last episode, we built out this awesome looking hedge maze and private kitchen garden, which is just a nice little place for us to enjoy our morning tea and have a little bit of a relaxing time, I suppose. Not much has changed up here, I don't think. Yeah, nothing's really changed. I realized I didn't actually give you guys a good, view of what everything looks like. Like, here's the new rose bed. I think you guys saw that a little bit being built, but I'm pretty pleased with it. It is slightly more bulbous on this side, so we need to update the other side of the house to match this, because that's how I kind of prefer it. And this is how it looks when we're all the way up here and looking out. I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment where I didn't realize where I was. I was standing... or I exited the game, and I was standing right here, and I swear I thought I was at the front of the house for an instant because I saw, the nice flowers and the hedges and stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, where am I? So I had to walk around, and then I looked back, and I'm like, oh, okay, the maze, right, I know where I am. But yeah, so in today's episode, my time has not improved getting through the maze at all, but in today's episode, we're going to be working on a sort of private little garden or a secret garden that everybody can see, but the secret is how you get to it. You can't get it from the water, but you have to go through the hedge maze to get to it. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna build it up with some stone bricks around here a little bit. We're gonna put no, we can't put a private dock in there, can we? Because then that's how you can get to it. But I'm thinking we'll put a little gazebo here surrounded by some nice ornamental trees and stuff. We'll probably tear that tree down or move it down there or something. We need to plant some more trees all along here and stuff and clean up the trees along here. And there will just be a little path with some more flowers and stuff going. So yeah, I think it's going to look really nice. After that, we might work on the stairs coming down here, but that'll probably be its own episode when we fully start to attack the back of the house, which I'll show you guys its state currently, because it's not like it's in a really bad state or anything. It just needs more work than a lot of the rest of the area. So like this area here is going to be its own private garden, and as you can see how we have the porch and its stairs coming down from right here, we're going to have something similar over here. We still need to build this entire porch, so we can sort of have a bit of symmetry for that little courtyard area and the one on the other side. And then once we build the porch up, it'll be a sort of balcony for my bedroom, so I'll have a gorgeous view of nothing. So yeah, as you can see, we definitely need to work on the gardens. That way when I put in my balcony, I'll have a pretty view. I think we're going to do lots of, there's definitely going to be more of a lawn aspect back here with a little reflecting pool and stuff, and giant oak, or giant adult oak trees. And I think along the sides here, we'll do more intricate not hedge maze, but intricate hedges and stuff. So that way, when I look at them from above, it's all really nice and pretty. And then I think I want a gazebo to be roughly about here. A slightly bigger one than in the secret pavilion. And then right here for the nether portal, we'll have a little path leading up to it with a staircase. And it'll be a nice, giant... We're going to probably increase the size of the portal, maybe. And then encase it in wood so it looks all nice and pretty. And then we'll probably have it be unlit. And then set up a mechanism where it'll instantly light itself and turn itself off. Just for a little bit of... extra stuff, but that'll probably be inside of the next episode, hopefully. But as you can see, we still have quite a big hole to fill. And all of this is solid earth and stuff below it, which is what I've been meaning to do. So that way, again, if a creeper blows up in the garden, which is a very real possibility, it doesn't leave a giant hole that exposes everything underneath. I'm pretty excited for that project. But without any further ado, let's get started on the secret garden. And here we go, one of probably what's hopefully going to be one of my most favorite garden spots inside of the entire estate. The secret garden is what we call it. I've said it before in this video, I'll say it again, it's not a secret. You can see it, it's just one of those cool little niche little areas that we can put inside of our world to, I don't know, just create a story. Or also, when you're playing Minecraft and your friend and you are having this is a conversation about anything. It could be a range of topics. You're not building anymore. You're just jumping from block to block and just kind of walking around while talking. That's kind of what these sort of buildings, in my opinion, are for. Because I mean, you can genuinely use it. We're probably gonna use it as a little bit of a fishing hut or something. But like, that's just kind of what I like to put in these little areas. They're just like the background and just like stuff to like jump around and look at it while you're deep in thought. But anywho, so this is going to be sort of our secret garden gazebo type of area. This is going to be one of 2 gazebos on the property. There's going to be a bigger one inside of the main garden. Like I said, this one's sort of more private and stuff, and it's sort of one of those things where if you know about it, you know about it. You know how to get to it. Whereas everyone else is like, how'd they get over there? But anyway. Yeah, I apologize for all the short videos too. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know if you guys prefer the 20-minute length videos or the 10 and 15 ones that I've been putting out recently. I feel like they're a little bit easier to digest almost. But I really haven't had a whole lot of time to build, and that's why we've been sort of doing the smaller projects and one project at a time. But I hope that they're still entertaining for you guys to watch and you get inspired to do something similar in your guys' world. I know that a couple people are gonna be doing that to me. Anyway, bye. Alrighty, so as you guys saw from that lovely time lapse, we have completely finished off our lovely secret pavilion. It's not necessarily supposed to be like a huge secret. I mean, it's in the middle of the river and everyone can see it, but it's more or less how you get to it. That's kind of the secret. I mean, you can always jump down there and just walk right to it, but this is going to be covered in trees and stuff eventually. So yeah, the only way to get to it is via the secret, or not secret maze. The maze is also, it's pretty easy to get through. But you have the maze and then you can get to the garden. But anyway, so we're going to give you a short little tour down here, but this is what it looks like from the aerial view. So I'm pretty pleased with it. It just adds another little aspect to the garden that just makes the house feel so, alive, I guess. I don't know. It's the little niche areas, in my opinion, that really like sell an area and a build and stuff. Because it's like, hey, it's great and fine and dandy, to have the mansion and the stables and all that. But when it's like just the big things and there's not the little things, it's harder to appreciate the size of the big things, I think, Oh, and also I put that missing log along the front of the house, and I tell you what, it looks so much nicer, so much more complete, and I can't believe I hadn't done it for so long. But yeah, anywho, I'm mostly just hoping that night will fall soon so we can sleep. I would sleep down there. Okay, we're gonna be dumb. We're gonna go through the maze at night, and then we're gonna try and sleep inside the pavilion. Okay, I don't have any torches. That's good. That's good. Gotta lock in. We're just gonna take a shortcut. Oh, broke my leg. Okay, so here we go. We'll start at the maze. I think I roughly have an idea of how to get through it now. I say that, and then I walk in, and I have no idea where to go. Okay, I think it's on the right side. Then we take a left. Oh, crap. Is it changing? Oh, okay. Y'all, I'm actually being so, like, serious right now when I tell you I have no idea how to get through this maze. Okay, we're gonna do this in the morning. And we're just gonna take the shortcut that is currently a shortcut, but will hopefully be taken out soon because I want to show you guys how it looks at night because it's so peaceful. And that's kind of what I want it to be, is just a peaceful little place to take a nap and to craft some stuff. Oh, excuse me. And this is what the garden design kind of looks like. It's a little bit more rustic, and this is eventually going to be turned into cobblestones, and it's going to be going the whole ways across here, so it won't feel all tight and narrow like it does right now. Look at that. Vibes. Got our fireflies and stuff. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll go through the maze properly. And I'll show you guys what this place looks like in the day. So in the beginning, it was just these posts, but I was like, it felt so claustrophobic that I replaced them. Oh, I forgot how they made that noise. That's horrible. So I replaced them with, actually, hold on. Sorry, I had to turn that down while I was building. And that's still too loud. What would that be under? Players? I think so. I don't know. Okay, but anywho, like I said, this is all going to be cobblestone here linking up. This path, or this little garden hedge, I'm pretty pleased with. I don't think it needs to be changed. I wanted it to feel a lot more rustic and whatnot, and I think we've achieved that. We have some lovely azalea bushes with some double tall ferns and then some white tulips inside the background, which you can just sort of barely see, but that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted them to be more subtly there. These are sort of my design for cypress trees. I think it's a pretty common design. I think we've been doing this for a long time now in the Minecraft community, but I think eventually I'm going to do a tips and tricks on gardening once I get finished throughout all the houses, gardens, and stuff. And I mean, look at that view of just like the house in the background, and it's just like, I love the levels that we get to play with here, because in all of my other builds and stuff, they're always on the same level, which is fine. That's great. But there's just something about all these different levels and all these little secret little areas that you can add in for people to explore and just, I don't know, have fun. And there's also a little fishing area right here with a custom little wall built, a sort of retaining wall. I really like this area. I might put a little chair here or something, some fishing poles. I have been fishing over there on the Grand Landing, just from right there, which I probably will still continue to do. And then we're also going to be putting a dock in here, just that way we can still get up to the house and stuff. The dock was originally going to be on this side, but I felt like it was going to be kind of a security risk, you know, just letting people go right into the secret garden instead of having them have to go through the maze. Which, I mean, they can walk up, but you know what I mean. If we weren't in Minecraft, people wouldn't just be swimming up to it. But yeah. So I am very, very pleased with how this place has turned out. It kind of looks like it's almost from Naboo, almost. Had to make sure Rose would die. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Okay. Let's go around the maze and we'll try and get to it. I'll fix that off camera. And we'll try to get through the maze properly. I'm going to time myself too, actually. You know what? Screw it. Let's time myself. Because I actually don't know how fast I can do it. You never know. If I'm being attacked or something, I could probably get through it decently fast and hopefully leave them in the dust. Because I blend in. I'm in green. Okay, here we go. Timer starting. Okay, we're off to a great start. A rolling start, some would say. Straight? This way, yes. Here we go. So good. I'm so good at this. Okay, that's our first dead end. Then all the way down here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can't tell you how many times I keep going off to the right and immediately hitting a giant wall. Through here, then this way. Then here again. Boom, stop the time. 42 seconds, exactly. I'd be dead. Okay, so our best time going through it to the pavilion is 42 seconds. Going back through, honestly, isn't that bad. Let's try that. Okay, so let's go ahead and... let's see. What would that do? Hold on, I'm a boomer. Okay, starting time. And this should just be, well, it's exactly going to be just the opposite of what we've done. So it should, okay, first dead end. So it should be relatively easy. But I don't know. I kind of want to keep this maze fun to me too. So I, like, try not to memorize its layout, if that makes sense. So, like, anytime I go through it, I kind of immediately throw it in the garbage. But I think we're pretty much already out here. This should link. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So there are multiple ways to get through. That's kind of cool. Oh, stop the top. So that was like 34 seconds, I want to say. That's not too bad. But yeah. Inside the next episode, we're going to be building up this area here and have it come all the way down with a nice grand staircase to meet up with the hedge maze. I think we're also going to eventually cobblestone the floor of the hedge maze because I think it'll just make it easier. Again, if a creeper blows up, it's not a complete loss. We have the cobblestones to kind of help us know. And also, I would hate to mow that. You know what I mean? That just does not look fun to mow. And then it would also link up perfectly to the secret garden. And I think on the map, once we build a giant map room in the house, I think then the maze would actually like show itself off instead of it sort of just being a, I hate it here, a mix of green and stuff. But I think we've just about ran out of time for today's episode, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Minecraft. If you did, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you really did enjoy this episode, feel free to share it with your friends because it really helps out the channel. But anywho, I will see you all inside of the next one. See ya!